Hey guys, it's me, Shaw360, and I'm here with a haul video. This time it's a haul where most of the items came from a different website than I normally use. I decided to go ahead and try out kpopgate.com. I heard about kpopgate from another YouTuber. I'm going to put a link to her channel down below because I can't remember the numbers on her channel. I think it's Ava143. I think I'm right. I might be right. But anyway, she had mentioned that she orders a lot of stuff from kpopgate.com, and she lives in Australia, I believe, and they ship worldwide. And it wasn't until after I got on their website that I realized that they're actually great music CD from eBay, which I've used in the past. I think a lot of you have used them in the past, so I decided I would try them out. So I ordered the Got7, the Oh My Girl, and the Red Velvet from them, and then the BTS Now 3. I got that from Catch Up CD, which is one of my favorite places to order. I order from them all the time. I mean, I'm really used to them. Shipping wise, the price for shipping wasn't that bad. I think I paid almost the same price for shipping for those 3 CDs as I paid for the one BTS, so that's pretty good. I was able to pre-order on their website, which you can't really do on Catch Up CD's website, so that was another really nice thing. And I have freebies, which I never have, so let me get those out. I got these Got7 freebies, so these are the front of the Got7 freebies, and then the back has individual members, and there's actually 2 different group pictures on them. So there's this set of pictures right here, and then there is this set of pictures right here. So you get those 2 different kinds of pictures when you get this set. And then I also got freebies for Red Velvet, so let me show you those. Now, they all had the exact same group picture on the front, but then it had the individual teaser pictures on the back of each one. So that was nice. You don't normally get freebies with CatchUpCD.net. Now, to tell you the big difference, this is the box that all 3 of my K-pop gate items came in. This is how thick the box is. They were wrapped in lots of bubble wrap. And this was mailed on the 30th of March, and it arrived yesterday, which was the 18th of April. I couldn't pre-order Now 3. I had to wait till it came out. I ordered it from Catch Up CD, and this is the box that it came in. It had lots of packing peanuts. Again, it was wrapped really well in bubble wrap as well. This mailed out April the 6th. I got it on April the 18th. Same shipping price for both. So I don't know what it is, if there's like some magic that's going on with Catch Up CD that they just can ship out things faster. I don't know. I don't know, but I just don't see any reason to go to anybody else unless you're one of those people that just has to have freebies. Or if you're one of those people that has to be able to pre-order stuff. Now, if you are that kind of person, if it makes you nervous not to pre-order things, then definitely try out K-Pop Gate. Not only do they have CDs that you can pre-order, but they also carry tons of merch. They do Polaroids. They do all that SUM Coex food that everybody's been showing on their videos recently. I mean, they have so much stuff that you will never get at CatchUpCD.net. So I totally say if you're looking for that kind of thing, go there. They have a lot of stuff that really is out of print for a lot of other stores. They still carry it in their shop. So I would definitely use them if you wanted to do that. But if you're looking for a good deal, cheap shipping, fast shipping, I stay with CatchUpCD.net. But now that that's over, and no, CatchUpCD.net does not pay me, but now that that's over, time to talk about some of the stuff I have here. I'm going to start with Got7's flight log because honestly, before this came out, I did not think I was ever going to buy another Got7 album or mini album. So the last Got7 album I bought was Identify. And unlike a lot of people, I really liked Identify. It had a really cool retro sound, which I appreciated because I'm old. However, when Just Right came out, I didn't dislike the song Just Right. I disliked the album. The rest of the album didn't do it for me. When Mad came out, I loved If You Do. I thought that single was really great. Again, the rest of the album just didn't do it for me. And K-pop albums are so expensive that I really can't afford to buy an album based on a single alone. So when Flight Log came out, or when it was announced, they did some teasers, and I listened to Fly, which to me sounds like, what is the name of the song? Rocketeer by Far East Movement. That's the song that Fly reminds me of. But anyway, when Fly came out, I really liked the single, and then I went ahead and I listened to the album online, and I really dug the album. Like, I was like, okay, this is nice. I can rock with this. I'm gonna go ahead and order it. Not only that, but then, like, I think I had pre-ordered Oh My Girl, but I think Flight Log had already come out, so I think I saw a couple of unboxings. I thought the unboxings were beautiful, so I knew I was going to be really happy with it if I got it, and they did not let me down. It is even more gorgeous in person than it is on camera. So it comes with this little I don't know, I want to call it an Obi strip, but I know it's not. It's like a band, and when I've seen videos of it, I thought it was made out of paper, but it's like a laminated paper, so it's not just like straight up paper. As you can see that shine on there, it's laminated, so it's a little bit more sturdy than what you'd think. But if you didn't want to keep this on the outside, you see there's a little sticker right there. Go ahead and peel that sticker, tuck it inside of your album, you'll be good to go. Then it comes with this slipcase, and I don't know if you noticed this is just something I realized later on. Every single thing I have here has a slipcase on it. So weird. I should call this the Slipcase Haul. That's what I'm going to do. In the description by now, it should be called the Slipcase Haul. But anyway, this is the front. At least I think it's the front. And then this is the back, because this is where this is, and it says Got7. And then, can you see the track list? Hopefully you can see the track list. Maybe the camera would... Camera. I'm sorry, but lately my camera has not been focusing. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, there you go. There's the track list. And then you slide this off right here. And this alone, honestly, was enough for me. Like, this whole clear, kind of cloudy thing, that is one of the prettiest things I've seen in a long time. I just love how ethereal that is. It's what the kids call aesthetically pleasing. Which it's so funny to me. Like, you guys don't even know I'm so freaking old. And when I was in high school, people used to say aesthetically pleasing. And then I guess it went out of fashion, and now it's back. So here is what was underneath there. And it's like 3 different items. There's the photo book. Then there's the actual like plate that the CD is on, which... I'm not mad at this. It just seems useless. Like, honestly, it just seems like this is a waste of resources. But, you know, I'm not mad. I think it's pretty. I love this color. I just really love everything about the color scheme they went with on this. And then the last thing that it comes with is this. And I would like to know what this is, because I see that at the top there's this number right here. So is this something that you're supposed to use to get into like a fan event? Is that what this is about? I really want to know, because I don't know. So I'm curious about that. But I hadn't had anybody that I'd heard explain it on their unboxing. So I was curious about that, wanted to know. So yeah, there's that, which, because I live in Texas and they're in Korea, I'm not going to get to go to this fan event. It's just not going to happen for me. I'm sad about that. And then the photo book, which, when I first saw the photo book through unboxings, I thought that this was the less attractive of the 2 photo books. And since I don't have the other one, I can't say that my first opinion is wrong. But when I saw it in person, I really liked the photo book a lot more in person than I did through other people's camera lenses. So you can see how like all the guys are kind of shiny while the background is matte. And this is the back of that. And then you've got the track list again, which my camera's not going to want to focus on. Oh, there you go. Can you see it? There you go. All right. Pan back out. So inside, what I couldn't tell from looking at other people's unboxings is that the pages are kind of like, I don't want to say dirty. That's not the word I want to use. Like, the pages are kind of tanned or kind of like sepia or something. They're not completely white. They're this kind of off-white, maybe eggshell color. And because it's got that color, it makes all the stuff that's printed on it look really interesting. Like, bordering on vintage, but not really vintage, but it makes the images pop quite a bit. And that was something I wasn't anticipating. So it makes what is kind of a basic looking picture look really great in person because of the actual quality of the paper itself. And that still takes nothing away from the photography. I think the person who did this, they had a nice in-focus camera, which is something that SM could probably spend some money on. But yeah, I dog JYP all the time about the packaging and how he just doesn't know what the hell he's doing. But this one, I would officially say is a winner. I really, really love the packaging here. I just think it's gorgeous. I think it's a beautiful color scheme. I know a lot of people didn't like the matching bomber jackets. They thought that the look was a little too basic. I appreciated some guys wearing some stuff that guys would wear. I've always liked that. I've always liked to see guys wearing clothes that guys would wear. So I'm okay with this. The colors are probably not something a guy would wear in real life, but the rest of it, I think the actual pieces of clothes themselves are things that guys would wear. Now to show you guys what you actually wanted to see. So this is my Genie code. Take it, do what you will. This is the photo card that I got, which I'm happy. I wanted JB, so this is cool. I also ordered a copy of this album from a group order on the photo card forum, so I'm looking forward to getting that when it comes in. It's very exciting. And then I got the ticket thing here. So this is the back of the ticket. So I've got Bam Bam and Yugyeom. And then this is the front of the ticket. It's cute. I like it. It's going to be awkward as hell to try to store. I've got some long ticket pages that I could put it in, but it's just, if I didn't have those, I would not know what to do with this. And that is Got7's flight log. Now on to the Velvet. So when I found out they were releasing the Velvet, when I first heard about it, especially after the Red came out, I thought we were going to get a full-length album. In fact, I think just about everybody thought we were going to get a full-length album. That's not the case. This is a mini album bordering on being a singles album. Can you see the track list right there? Hopefully you can. If not, focus. There you go. There are 5 songs on here, and then there's 3 remixes. That is so fucking weird. Why did they do that? I don't understand, especially because honestly, to me, the remixes kind of all sound pretty similar. They're not different enough to justify having 3 remixes, but that's okay because One of These Nights is officially my favorite Red Velvet song now. When I first heard it, I remember thinking, this has interesting tempo. I thought the tempo was really weird. Second time I heard it, I'm like, okay, I think I got it. I anticipate the movements now and how they're building up the track. By the third time I heard it, I'm like, this is one of the greatest K-pop songs ever made. Like, I just really like it, and I just now realized there's a piece of hair on the front. That's embarrassing. But yeah, I had no idea I liked this so much, and now I can't live without this song. I just really love this song. I don't know what it is about it. It's hypnotic to me. It takes my mind to a totally different place. I have legit played that song on repeat 10 times in a row before. Like, I just love the song. And I know it's not a unanimous opinion. A lot of people are on the fence about that song. I get it. I understand it. You're not wrong. I'm not wrong. But yeah, I just really like it. And I like the risk that they took by doing something like that. Also, for those of you who are afraid to admit it, I'm just going to admit it right now. This is the first comeback where I actually can identify all the members. I know that SM wanted to do the whole matchy-matchy concept before with Red Velvet, and I'm not mad at that. Giving them all the same hair, giving them all the same outfit. I mean, it's cute, it's quirky, but I could not tell who was who for the longest time. Man, when they had all the blonde hairs, that was the worst. Oh my gosh, that was the worst. But now with them all having different hairstyles, different makeup looks, it was really easy to tell who was who. And now I can actually go back and look at those other albums and tell who is who. So if you're one of the other people who couldn't tell who was who apart except for Sylvie because her eyes, how can you mistake her for anybody else? Then, hey, there you go. You're not alone, buddies. And then here's the back, which is slightly different than the front cover, if you can tell. And it's got a slip cover. Annoying ass slip cover. Some slip covers are good and some slip covers are bad. This is another one of those bad slip covers. But I will say it's not nearly as tight as the one for the red. The one for the red was ridiculous. It was bullshit. It was so freaking tight. It made like this squeaky sound every time I pull it in and out, which is another reason why I do not keep my CDs in the album, because who needs that drama? So here is the front of the disc. There you go. Then here's the back of the disc, the velvet. Did I show you guys the side? See, it says velvet right there. It matches with the red. I'm sure y'all already know that. There's like 1,000 unboxings of this thing. And then there's the disc. There's the lyric book. Now, Shine Baby Muse, he has this as well. And he showed me the lyric book on his. And I have to say, I'm not fond of the way they printed the lyrics on the inside of the lyric book. It's all jumbled together and it's difficult to read, and I wish they would have done something different. They could have maybe spread it out a little bit more, but at the same time, you're trying to do something creative, and I give you credit for trying to do something creative without making it something unusable. And then here is the booklet, which velvet spells velvet, and you've got a bunch of little images of them all over, which matches the way that they did the red, so that's cute. Continuity. I appreciate continuity. And then just lots of really gorgeous pictures. This is a beautiful photo book. I mean, not that Red Velvet does bad photo books. I think probably my favorite photo book is the automatic photo book, but this comes in a clear second for me. I know a lot of people favor Ice Cream Cake, and this has color-wise very similar tones to Ice Cream Cake, but I think I still like this a little bit better. I think it's because everybody looks different. That just means a lot to me. So now to get to the good stuff that y'all are really wondering about, the photo card, because I don't think this came with the Genie code. Did it? Oh, it did. Here's the Genie code right there. Take it, got it good. And then the card I got Sugi, which is so great because I really, really like this. And I thought that perhaps Wendy is my bias, but watching the stages for one of these nights, Silky's a star. Like, really, she steals the scene. Not only is she consistent vocal-wise and has just a really pretty, interesting tone, but she kills the dance. Like, she murders it. And so, yeah, I think she might be my bias now, which makes me extremely happy to have this and to have her card. Next, we have Oh My Girls Pink Ocean. This is the last of our Slipcase albums. So this is the front, which I don't know if you can tell how, see, all the girls are shiny on the front, and it's got all the different pictures of the girls. Can you see them better? I think that is so cute. And I love their roller skate shoes. How they're just shoes painted to look like roller skates. That is such a clever idea. And it's not as dangerous as having them on real roller skates. Then here's the side. Then here's the back, same thing. And okay, there's this damage on here, right? And this happened because I had these on top of a countertop and I backed into it with my office chair and it fell on the floor and I damaged it because I'm an asshole. But honestly, I don't think I was going to be able to avoid damage with this one because when I show you how thin this slip cover is, I don't know how they keep this from being damaged in shipping. So I'm going to slide this out here and then I'm going to show you how thin the slipcase is. Look at that. Look at that. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, what is that supposed to protect? What is that? How is that supposed to protect anybody? Like, I know it's supposed to be pretty. It's not supposed to be for protection, yada, yada, yada. But I don't like useless stuffs with my albums because they already cost enough anyway. Don't make me pay for useless stuff. I don't want to pay for air. I don't want to pay for, extra slip covers when what's underneath the slip cover looks exactly the same. I just want what I want. Please give it to me. So this is the photo book, the front of the photo book. Super cute. Everybody looks so good. And there's my bias, Benny. I love her so much. Oh my gosh. Ever since they first came out, there was something about her. She caught my eye immediately, and she's been killing me ever since. Then here is the CD right here, which matches the slip cover. Points again for continuity. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Here is the track list there. Good track list. They keep giving us more and more music every time they come out, and I'm here for it. And then here's the back of the tray. I think if they just put a lid on this instead of doing a slipcover, I would have been way happier. I mean, I don't always advocate for the box, but this time I advocate for the box. And then inside, plenty of gorgeous pictures of the girls. Now, they're all still very, very young, but I like that they seem to have struck a kind of medium between doing something that's maybe a little bit sexy with something that's a little bit cute with something that's a little bit quirky. Because, I mean, they all are super duper young girls. Like, man, they're young. They're very young. But I love their voices. I love the way they interact. I like their videos. I just really like these girls. And I'm so happy that I had a chance to get to know them from Cupid forward, because I don't think you can look back at the Cupid era and know how good these girls were going to be. I mean, Cupid was good, but there were so many other people coming out at the same time. I don't think a lot of people could have seen the distinction, and it's just nice to know that I got in there from almost day one, and we've been able to like watch them grow and get progressively better. And then for those of you who are wondering, because that's always the question, this is the photo card that I got. So here is the front of the photo card. You can see that right there. Hopefully you can. It's kind of shiny. It's very reflective, so it's hard to not have a glare on there. And then this is the back of the photo card. And for those of you who want to see the video message that comes with the photo card, I will have a link in the description box down below for the video message. So you click it to your heart's content. And that is the end of the CDs. Now let's get to the photo book. Alright, so BTS's Now 3. I do not own Now 1. I do not own Now 2. I didn't want either of those, to tell you the truth. It's not because I had anything against BTS. I don't collect photo books. That's not my thing. I never have been that person. I like photo books. I want to collect a couple more for Shiny, because I do have Shiny's travel Barcelona photo book, which I got for like ultra cheap way back in the day on K-Town for You. So I do want to get their day and night, and I want to get their travel note from when they did One Fine Day. But normally for most groups, I get a photo book with the album, so I'm not really worried about getting an additional photo book outside the album. But I saw some pictures from this particular collection, and I'm like, yeah, we need to get that. We need to make that happen. But boy, let me tell you, sticker shock. $50. I paid $50 for this, including shipping. So on catchupcd.net, I had a frequent buyer credit, so I got like 1% off on it. And then I picked the shipping that was like the cheapest with tracking. And so altogether it was like $50.06 on the nose. But it's first press, so that's good. This is the freebie thing that comes with the first press. I don't know if you can see it because my camera's being shitty. There you go. And then there's the back. There's nothing on the back. And then, oh my gosh, so this was pristine when I got it. And just like you saw the injury in the back of the Oh My Girl thing, this has an injury on it. You can see I've made a little dent there, and it's, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of bending right there. And then this is the worst, right here in the corner. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it just hurts my feelings so bad. I hate that I did that. It makes me so mad, but what can you do? And then you can see the little injury right there. And then these are the credits on the back, because there is a DVD here, and it's got Korean, English, Chinese subtitles. That's pretty sweet. Like that a bit. Okay, so I've already undone this once, which is great, because as easy as that slid out, the first time I tried to look at this thing, I could barely get it out, because this tissue is super, super thin, as you can see. I was so afraid of that thing ripping and tearing, and I'm like, if I rip and tear this thing's going to practically have no value at all. And you just never know. The day might come when I need to turn all my K-pop into cash, and when that happens, I need things to be intact. So my camera's making the color change here, which kind of sucks. This is the actual like photo book, and it's got a really cool texture. In fact, I didn't even show you guys the texture on the outside on the slipcase. Okay, so here's the slipcase here, and can I close up a little bit? Look at that texture. Isn't that cool? It like looks like canvas, but this slipcase is super thin and made out of paper. I think this might even be thinner than the Oh My Girl slipcase. See, it is just like super duper thin, but it's paper, but it's like ribbed for her pleasure. It's nice. Feels like canvas. And then you got the little shiny decal there. But yeah, the texture on the outside of the slipcase mimics the texture of the book itself. The book is super duper heavy, and it's made with this kind of canvas here. And it's a matte finish canvas. It's not a glossy canvas at all. So be careful. I have a feeling this will take stains. And then this part in the center is laminated. And then it's embossed with the name of the members right here. And then it's got the Dreaming Days kind of applied, overlaid on the top. Then this is the back, and it's got the Now 3 on there. Slightly embossed, not very much though. And then inside is where the things are that you guys want to see. It's the big group picture here, which the first time I saw this picture, I immediately looked at Ratmon's face and I'm like, why is he looking at Jen like that? Like, he's looking at him like, if you don't calm your ass down right now. I mean, because Jen looks like Mom, you're embarrassing me, and rolling his eyes. And Ratmon's like, sir, I will put you on a timeout. But still, barring those two and their little interactions, this is a really adorable photo, and I like it quite a bit. And then the card that I got. This is the card that I got, which I'm not mad that I got this card. I just kind of want a Ratmon's card. I couldn't help it. But yeah, there's the card in the front. And then here is the back of the card, and the I'm Building the Neverland. That is on so much stuff in this thing. Like, there's so many times when you will see that phrase. You'll see that phrase, let's see, right here, which is the, ooh, what am I doing? I was putting my hand above the thing. You'll see the phrase right here on the back of the bonus photo book. You'll see the phrase inside of the photo book several times. Like, that phrase is the theme of this whole thing for the Dreaming Days. And I'm guessing maybe it's kind of a Peter Pan, because Neverland, Peter Pan, I don't know. But it fits with their whole young forever, forever young thing. So I'm not mad at it, but I was just like, can we move on to something else? So my camera is doing a piss poor job of focusing. Ah, there you go. But these pictures, oh my gosh, they're so special. They're so special, and they're so cute, and they're so wonderful. And I'm not going to spend a half an hour showing you every single picture there is. But if you paid the $50 for this thing that I paid, you get all of your money's worth and then some more. This is just, and it's so flippin' thick. And it's not like the pages are super thick. The pages are actually pretty thin. I mean, you look at that, you can practically see through that page. They're not thick pages. And they're not glossy either. They're very matte. I think these pages could get stained pretty easily. But it's just nice. Like, the colors are really rich. The focus is very clear. And then, I don't know if you can see like the sparkle on some of the pages. It's just really, really nice. And I'm really glad I have this. And I don't know, I could never understand what the big fuss was over Now 1 and 2. But if they're half as pretty as this thing is, then I get it. I get it completely why a big BTS fan and ARMY would want this, because it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I'm glad that they're still going to be making more of these, because I was afraid in the past that they were going to stop doing them just like they did with the other two, like put them out of print. Instead, they're doing like first press and then later presses. That's great. I'm glad that BTS is realizing you can't just make it to where the bootleggers win. Because what happens, honestly, when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's not that only the lucky fans get these items. It really truly is that only the rich fans get these items. Because what happens is the bootleggers buy a whole bunch of these. A few fans manage to get their hands on it beforehand, but the bootleggers buy a whole bunch of this stuff, and then they turn around and they sell it for crazy, outrageous prices. And then real fans who maybe want to get it but arrived a little too late, or maybe they missed by like a paycheck week or something, they're left out in the cold. Or if they're going to buy it later on, they're buying it at 2 or sometimes 3 times the price. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. And I know BTS cares about their fans, so I'm glad to see they're responding to the disappointment of fans when stuff runs out, and they're going to start doing first and second presses. Now, if only we could convince them to do that with their DVDs. Make that happen, Big Hit. You've got the resources now. We've been giving you the money this whole time. Make that happen. Now, this is the reason why I bought this whole thing. And I actually bought it for like 2 pages. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, but there are like 2 pages on here that when I saw them online, I'm like, yes, this has got to belong to me. So here is the front, and it's got a little phrase right here. Can you see it? I'm building the Neverland. See, I told you, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But yeah, they've got these interviews that come in 3 different languages, which is so nice. It's nice to be able to buy something from Korea and have it have something that you can read, because so many times it's just not the truth. And I love it. I love it. And I love how it's got these little Polaroid pictures. I think that's really adorable. It's lovely. It's lovely. But that's not why I got this, but still, it's a lovely concept. I got this for this page right here because there's just something about Creepy Sugar and him stalking Rat Mom that just, I wanted the entire photo book to be about this. I could have done this all day. I just love it. And then this page right here with V and Jungkook, I don't understand what kind of character he's supposed to be with the yellow face paint and the red cheeks, but his expressions are life. It's so funny. It's so funny. And when I saw that, I'm like, yes, I need to get this. If there's more of this, then I need it. And then this one's pretty cool too. I'm trying to figure out what character everybody's supposed to be, because I kind of get that this one is like either The Grudge or The Ring, Ringu. But this one, I'm not sure what cartoon character this is supposed to be. I'm assuming that's what it is because I'm looking at like what's at his foot. It's supposed to be like a play fight or something. But this one, I don't know. At first I'm like, well, maybe it's Home Alone. Then I thought maybe it was Dennis the Menace. But maybe it's like something else. Maybe it's something that's like, you know, more Korean, Asian. I'm not sure. Because like sometimes I do like Japanese stuff. But yeah, I really want to know what that's about. But my gosh. Can this be a poster? Can y'all make this like a huge poster for me? I would hang this on my wall. I just think this is hilarious. But yeah, I wanted this based on this. And I got it. And it's glorious. It's way more than I thought it was going to be. And that is why I'm so incredibly sad right now showing this to you, because I'm going to have to get rid of it. I'm going to have to sell it. Because I found out that SHINee is doing the Shiny World 4 concert CD only, not the DVD, and it's gonna be $50, and I can only have one $50 thing. And as much as I love BTS, and I truly do love BTS, they are now officially like my second favorite boy group next to SHINee. That used to be In Black, but things change, people grow apart. As much as I love BTS, I love SHINee more, and if I have to do one or the other, that's the one I'm going to get. So my money's got to go elsewhere. But who knew that SHINee's concert CD was going to be that fucking high? I mean, this is just a rant from me to you, but okay. The last SHINee World concert CD that came out, the one for SHINee World Concert 3, I think it was like $25 when it came out. Totally prepared to pay that. No problem at all. But $50, like it's 36, 37 most places, almost 40, but then when you add shipping, it's $50 fucking dollars. That's ridiculous. And I almost didn't get it because in the past I've never been one to want live CDs, and I don't actually own SHINee World 3. The only reason I have SHINee Worlds 1 and 2 are because I got them for lower than low prices, like less than $10 a piece. The reason I need 4 is because it has the Korean version of Picasso. And I told myself that if they put that on that CD, and I told myself this last year when I'm Your Boy came out, I said, if they put that song in Korean on the concert CD, I'm gonna buy it. I promised myself that was gonna happen. And it did happen, and now I've got to come up with the money, so I think I'm gonna put this on eBay maybe and see if anybody wants to buy it. I don't know. It's damaged, so probably not, but you know, I gotta try my hardest, make it happen. But yeah, that's my life. SHINee's ruined me. SHINee monopolizes my time and my resources, and they won't let me love anybody else, because anytime I start to love somebody else, they snatch up all of my funds. SM, what are you thinking? Oh, you're the worst. But since I have BTS in front of me, I wanted to talk about their new MV for Young Forever. Man, this is a long video. This is so long. Hope you guys can bear with me. Young Forever. I really like the MV. I love the message of the MV, and I think it's something that young people can really get behind. One of the things that I love about BTS, and I hate to say this because, oh man, this is such a, people don't like criticism, but I gotta put this out there anyway. One of the things I love about BTS is that when they deliver a message in their songs, they deliver it in a catchy way, and it's never corny. And an example of what I consider to be a corny way of delivering a message, and this is just my opinion, take it with a grain of salt, Amber's Borders. When I first heard Borders, I honestly could not watch the whole thing. I had to stop after like the first chorus because to me, I felt like the style was outdated. And even though I knew she was trying to provide us with a message that meant a lot to her, just for me, just my opinion, you can't let the message keep you from delivering when it comes to style, because part of getting people to listen to the message is being able to attract their attention. And when you're trying to deliver a message and the style that you're using is like an older style, or it's not as tightly put together, or you're maybe making the message the focus more than the style, as many people aren't going to really listen to it. And I know that seems backward, that it should be the message is more important than the style. But when we're talking about young people, and we're talking about an age where technology makes our attention span shorter and shorter and shorter, you can't wait for people to sit around and watch until the end of the MV and be like, oh, well, when you put that whole message out there, this is really deep and meaningful. You have to give them something else on top of it. You can't just give them, this is my letter of encouragement. You also have to give them something they can nod their head to. And that's one of the things I absolutely love about BTS. The first time I heard Tomorrow, I knew that me and BTS were going to be more than just friends, because Tomorrow is such a gorgeous, gorgeous message coupled with such a catchy, amazing song. Like, if you didn't know what Tomorrow was about, if you never read the lyrical translation, that song is just a good fucking song by itself. But then when you add what the lyrics actually mean on top of it, mind blown. Same thing with Young Forever. Young Forever, if you didn't know what the lyrics were, it's still a really beautiful, nice sounding song, something you'd want to listen to over and over again. But you put the lyrics on top of it and it's like, wow, y'all are really saying something. And if Borders was not about what it was about, would you feel the same way about the music? Like, if the lyrics were translated to, I miss my boyfriend, he's so hot, and it was the same kind of tempo and the same mixture of rap and singing, would that song be any good? And to me, that's as important as the message you're getting across. You have to get your message across in an entertaining way, and that's what BTS is doing, and I love it, and I love them, and I'm heartbroken that I'm going to have to get rid of this thing, but I'm glad that I had the chance to experience it at least once before I have to do that. So this is my haul. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next haul, whenever that is. I really don't know, because I haven't ordered anything in a minute, because I'm waiting for like the tsunami of comebacks to kind of stand still so I can pick and choose what I need to get. I kind of want to get VIX's new thing, Dynamite, because I really like that. I'm calling it by the single because I think that the mini single album is called Zello. I'm just gonna call it Dynamite, but I love that song. I might get it. I haven't made up my mind yet. Lehi's got the full album coming out. I really want that. Not sure if I'm gonna get it. Yes Song from Super Junior's got his project coming out. I really, really like his voice. I haven't made up my mind if I'm gonna get it. Of course, BTS is coming out with new music because we just had the MV. I've got to get that. I really don't have a choice. So there's just so much to choose from. So I really don't know when my next video haul is going to be. But whenever it is, I'll share it with you and hopefully you'll have fun. Talk to you guys later. Oh, one last thing, just because I'm on the topic. Young Forever, BTS. This isn't about BTS. This is about being young forever. Young people. I'm an old lady. I know you think you're going to be young forever, but I recently had a cousin pass away on Friday, same age as me. You're not going to be young forever. So with the limited amount of time you have, keep your loved ones close. Don't forget to express your love for the people in your life and get as much out of this life as you can, because while young forever is a lovely sentiment, it's just not reality. So take advantage of the time you have. Don't let yourself leave this world with regrets. Talk to you later. Bye.